let's acknowledge our social media all-stars. You guys are making such a massive difference. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for sharing, for liking, for subscribing. We just really deeply appreciate you. And shout out again to Ray Taylor for choosing the clip that we are using this week to feature socially. Thank you so much. If you would like to be a part of our social media team, make sure you email our office, upchurch@upchurch.org. We will put you in the rotation. Help us get the word out. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Upchurch family, I have a brief announcement. I know you know what I'm going to say. Pastor's anniversary. Pastor's anniversary is May 23rd. We are celebrating Reverend Sherry's 4th anniversary as the senior minister of Upchurch, and we want to submerge her in love. So I need your participation. I need your support with this. I know how much you appreciate her. I know that you have witnessed her stand in this leadership space through the most extraordinary year. I know you have witnessed her tenacity. I know you've witnessed her love. I know you've witnessed her stick-to-itiveness. And we want to absolutely let her know how much we appreciate all that she does for Upchurch. You got a few ways you can participate. So we have some live activities, one on Saturday morning. For some of you, you'll enjoy that. We have after service on Sunday. We have an amazing after party, fun planned. I want you to go to upchurch.org and get the details on that. But right now, I want you to pay tribute to her. Go to our pastor's anniversary page on the website, upchurch.org, and submit a tribute. You can write it out or you can record a video and upload it to that form. We would love to be able to have her hear you and feel you. Since we're not in person, we want to make sure that she feels the love, that you get an opportunity to say today, thank you. You get the opportunity to say today, this is how you have been impacting my life. You get the opportunity to say today, I appreciate what you're doing for the ministry. And so I want you to take that time. Don't delay. Get to it today. Just go ahead and, spruce up a little bit and turn your camera on and let her know how much you appreciate her. You can also share. We're giving her many gifts. We begged her to do an Amazon gift list. So you're welcome to click on her Amazon gift list and have something shipped right to her house, or you can share a monetary gift. Just go to our giving app and just choose Pastor's Anniversary, or if you're doing Cash App, you can just put Pastor's Anniversary in the memo. Bottom line, take an action today. Let her know that you appreciate her. That, sometimes we don't know what it means to be in leadership. We don't know what it means to stand when everybody else is in chaos. But you know that it has to be difficult. You know that it has to be challenging. And you can see that she stood up to the challenge. Let's let her know we see her. Let's let her know we appreciate her. And speaking of that, I have a wonderful friend who's going to share a powerful tribute. We didn't want to wait till May 23rd. So I'm going to turn it over to Reverend Derek Wells from Christ Universal Temple, who wants to share a little love.
Reverend Sherri, happy anniversary, my dear sister. On behalf of the entire Christ Universal Temple family, I want you to know that we not only celebrate with you and the Upchurch family, but we honor your work as you continue to labor in the vineyard to help each and every one of us see that we have a purpose, we have a destiny, and with the right tools, we can become all we are divinely designed to be. So thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for the seeds that you continue to sow. Thank you for the lives that are transformed because you continue to say yes. We love you. We appreciate you. We again rejoice and celebrate with you. It's so well deserved. So my only request of you is that as you hear the words, as you receive the accolades, my only request is that you just go ahead and let it all in, because as we share it, we mean it. And so from our heart to yours, we love you. We thank God for you. We're celebrating with you, and let it in, my sister. All right. Peace and blessings. Keep doing great work. Upchurch family, we love you. Rev, we love you. I'll holler at you. Peace.
I only looking for that joy, for that love, that freedom you got. Come on, hey. Step into the joy of the Lord. 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 Step into the
Thank you, worship team. Thank you so much for the gift of your talent. You guys are amazing. All right, come on in. Let me welcome you in. This is our virtual service for Understanding Principles for Better Living Church, aka UPCHURCH. I'm Reverend Sherri James, and I'm the senior minister of this community. Couple of housekeeping things. If you are watching this on YouTube with us, make sure you like and subscribe, and that you also hit the bell for notifications when we upload new content. Also, make sure you leave us. We love you in the live chat, and we're having a great time right now in that live chat. So shout out to everybody in the live chat. I'm also asking, would you be a part of putting a comment in the big, I always think like bigger comments. I don't think that's like the right word, but like the comments that the public sees, because the public doesn't see the live chat after it has aired. So those extra comments make a difference in boosting up this video organically. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you so much. We love and appreciate you. Thank you for those comments. They're making a difference. Thank you for those likes, and especially thank you for those shares. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure that you like our page and set yourself up to receive notifications so that you'll know when we upload new content. And we are getting better and better with our social media game. So I want to thank everybody that's a part of that team. I really appreciate your service. All right, let's take a moment to open this service in prayer. We've got so much planned. It's Mother's Day. It's a beautiful Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Let's take a moment to open this service in prayer. Would you pray with me? Father, Mother God, we thank you for a powerful worship experience. We thank you for the divine feminine, the feminine principle of God, that nurturing, loving, that principle that takes care of us, that makes sure that we're comforted, that we have everything that we need. We just ask that presence in us be elevated today, elevated in a way that it cannot be depressed again. I thank you, God, for the divine feminine in all of us. I thank you for the awareness that we have of who we are in God, that God is both male and female, that there's a masculine and a feminine principle. And I thank you for that presence being made manifest in us now. I bless our worship team and our ushers and our marketing team and our social media team and all of the musicians, everyone that went into making today what it is. And most importantly, what I ask is that you weave it all together into a coherent whole so that whoever finds this service finds what it is that they need. If it is encouragement, they find it. If it is peace of mind, they find it. If it is joy, they find it. If it is comfort, they find it. Let this service do a perfect work in the people that find it. Make us an instrument of your peace. Make us an instrument of your love. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Let what we do glorify you in the name and in the consciousness of I am. I bless this service. It's going to be amazing. Thank you, God. And so it is. And amen. I'm really grateful that you decided to spend Mother's Day with us. And so again, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. We appreciate you. We give thanks for you. We are grateful for you. However you showed up, we express love and appreciation for you. And then we say thank you also to those people who stepped into our lives and functioned as mothers, even though they may not have had the biological role of mother. But we just want you to know how much we love you and we appreciate you and we thank God for you. Let me tell you a little bit about this church. Our spiritual mother is the Reverend Dr. Della Rieslet. She founded this ministry in April 1986. So that makes us literally 35 years old. How awesome is that? Very, very cool. We have a North Star. Our vision is to love every person up to their true identity and to their highest potential for the greater good of all. And we are on a mission to express God's divine love through teaching spiritual principles, worship services, fellowship activities, and community outreach. And our theme this year is Open Your Mind. Open your mind. And we're in the midst of a powerful series based on the book by Catherine Ponder called Open Your Mind to Receive. And so we are endeavoring to expand our capacity to have what God desires for us. And my sermon today is entitled Dream a Bigger Dream. Dream a bigger dream. All right, let's take a moment to relax, slow down, and just get quiet for a few moments so that we may be prepared for all that the Spirit has for us in this service. God bless you. Right where you are, let's sit quietly. Let the mind settle down. Let the body relax. And just begin to breathe. Today we want to concentrate on the mother principle of God, the divine feminine. This principle of love and nurturing, this principle of caring and comfort indwells us all. It draws to us those outer experiences that match that inner presence. And so we awaken this presence of love and comfort in us. As we awaken it, as we fan its flame, everything that matches it now rushes into our experience. We call in the love that we desire. We call in the comfort that we desire. We call in the unwavering support that we desire. As we recognize that our mothers may have been earthly vessels, but they were simply reflections of our consciousness. And anything that we didn't receive, we can now call it in. As awakened spiritual giants, as those who recognize that we are complete, lacking nothing. We call in whatever aspect of the divine feminine that we need right now. Thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Mother God. We release the attachment to physical form. And we simply accept the Mother God principle in whatever form it comes. We breathe easy now, knowing that nothing has been withheld from us. We relax from the idea that we were dealt a raw deal. As a spiritual giant, we now call in whatever it is that we need from the mother principle of God. We are buffeted on all sides from all harm by this loving, nurturing, caring, comforting, protecting principle of God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. As we bring this moment of quiet to a close, slowly open your eyes. Maybe look around and give thanks that you have everything that you need. And so it is.
Whew, wasn't that a lovely meditation? Just an opportunity for us to just connect with the one power and one presence, to breathe, to calm ourselves, to remember who we are. Thank you, Reverend Sherri, for that meditation. I'm Reverend Sheree Thompson, and it is my joy to be with you this Mother's Day afternoon. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for tuning in to UPCHURCH's wonderful service. I want to say a special happy Mother's Day to all of those who are mothers, who are celebrating the mother spirit within them. I'm grateful for you. I hope you have the most amazing day. You see, right here, right now, I know that you're going to hear something in this service that's going to make today even brighter. And so I want you to open up your mind, get ready to receive the bounty that's in store for you. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to UPCHURCH. We're so glad that you found this ministry. We truly believe that we have the message that will change your life, and we are designed for it. We are here to love you up to your true potential. And so with that in mind, if you happen to hear something and think that this is where I'd like to plant and grow spiritually, I want to encourage you to take that first step and let us know you're interested. Just email us at upchurch@upchurch.org. Let us know, I'm interested in joining your ministry. We will give you your next step, because everybody's at a different space and decision. So there are some of you who are sure. There are some who just have more questions. And we want to make sure that you know we're available to you to answer those questions, because this community is honestly, truly built to support you in your spiritual growth. And so I want you to know who you're worshiping with, because I'm putting my money where my mouth is. So I told you that this is a powerful spiritual community. I want you to join in with us with a powerful affirmation exercise. What we do is we declare our spiritual name. We put I am next to a quality of God. We remember who we are through this introduction to one another. And so I want you to chat away with us right now. I want you to include in the chat your I am name, right? What is your spiritual name? I am power. Tell me your spiritual name. I want you to write it in the chat. I want you to include it in the comments. I want you to speak it out loud. You see, this is our opportunity to tell ourselves the truth about ourselves. And I want you to meet everybody in this congregation. So whether you are speaking it out loud or you're chatting with it, declare your spiritual name. I'm so grateful to know you this way. I'm so grateful to be able to see you for who you are. Thank you so much. UPCHURCH, I'm telling you, we are here to change and transform and to become more of what God created us to be. This is a first step for some of us. For some, it's taking it to another level. And I want to let you know that we are supporting you. We are holding the spiritual space for your unfoldment, and we're grateful for you. You see, this is going to be a special service because we're celebrating mothers. It's a beautiful day for that. But also, I want you to know that we're celebrating you, that there is a power, a presence in you right now, that we are dancing and singing and praising to come up through you to you. And so with that, I'm going to move you on to the next part of our service, which is our daily inspiration for better living. And we have a sweet young voice that's going to give us the DI. Thank you so much for all of the children who have been contributing and sharing the daily inspiration with us. We really appreciate you. We feel your energy, and we're so grateful that you're just growing up into such amazing spiritual beings. So let's listen to Breland.
Dear mothers, on this annual day of celebration for mothers all over the world, I'm happy my soul chooses you as a mother. I thank you for being the cocoon of safety, nourishment, and for being the channel through which I entered the world. You provided all my needs according to your level of awareness and understanding. I acknowledge our family legacy of strong women who can pass on tradition, though their actions while telling their own stories. With my heart, I thank you for ever contributing. You made my life for the good. For our family, God so loved the world. We're blessed with mothers who amplify, nurturing, and enduring spirits unconditionally love. Her presence is felt throughout our lives in many different ways. Thank you, birth mothers and mothers figures everywhere, for allowing mothers and fathers in God to express it. Although you're caregivers, we love you always. God said, honor your father and mother. Matthew 15:14.
Thank you so much for that daily inspiration. It's now time for our affirmation of power. See, this is the part in the service where we declare right out loud the truth about ourselves to ourselves. And so I'm going to speak the affirmation first, and then we will affirm it together. There is power in my spoken word. I speak love in my relationships. I speak life in my body. I speak peace in my heart and mind. I speak prosperity in my finances. Thank you, God. Divine order is established and my life gets better now. Let's affirm that together. There is power in my spoken word. I speak love in my relationships. I speak life in my body. I speak peace in my heart and mind. I speak prosperity in my finances. Thank you, God. Divine order is established and my life gets better now. And so it is. And so it is. Let's work with that affirmation as we move through our day, as we move through our week. Remember the power of your spoken word. That's our spiritual gift that we're unraveling this month, power. And so I'm so grateful that we had the opportunity to speak the truth, to change the atmosphere right now together. And before I turn you over, we're going to have a beautiful Mother's Day tribute. But I want to take a moment and just remind you once more that May 23rd is Pastor's anniversary. Reverend Sherri is celebrating her 4th year as the senior minister of UPCHURCH, and we want to submerge her in love. And so I want to encourage you to visit our website, upchurch.org, and click on Pastor's Anniversary to see the activities that we have planned for Pastor's Anniversary. We're keeping in mind that we're practicing social distancing still, but I want to make sure that we celebrate. There are so many wonderful ways we're going to celebrate her. And so we need your participation in this. This is your opportunity to just let her know you love her. Let her know you appreciate her. And so, you know, deep down, she knows you appreciate her, but it's nothing like saying it out loud and showing it. So I want to encourage you to take part in that amazing celebration on May 23rd, but you got to get ready now. So go ahead and check out the website and you'll get the details. Thank you so much for your love, for your attention. And now it's time to celebrate our mothers.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face.
I love you so much, Ma. You brought me into this world and I appreciate you so much. Couldn't have done it without you. I couldn't have. You've taught me so much. I just thank you so much for all the love you've given me. And I know this is your day, and you're a mother to the church, and you're a mother to so many. I don't mind sharing you. I know you've got enough love to love everyone, and you still have enough love for me, because that's just how big your love is. I just thank you so much for everything. Appreciate you. Congratulations. You deserve this and many more. And we will give you many more.
Hey sis, congratulations on the Mother Love Award from UPCHURCH.
You're so deserving of this.
We're so happy and thankful that You give us mother love and sister love. And we're just grateful that you give us all of God's love all the time.
We truly love you from the whole of our heart and are very thankful for all that you have done.
So once again, congratulations on the Mother Love Award.
We're wishing you the best Mother's Day ever. See you soon.
Bye.
Hey, Patty. All of us here at the Praise and Worship team want to tell you congratulations on the Mother Love Award. We love you so much.
Thank you for being our spiritual mother. We love you with every ounce of our heart, and I thank you.
Congratulations. Woo. Thank you,
indeed.
Patty.
Big sis.
Big
the
sis.
Mother Love Award.
That's right.
And you know you deserve it.
The sis I never had, but I got one now.
Because you know you got that mother love and that spiritual thing working.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sid. I love you.
All right. Let's say 1, 2, 3.
We love you.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Well, I'm telling you, what a great woman you are. You raised one of the best sons and the best two granddaughters that a mother and grandmother can do. I don't know if anybody knows this, but you are really a heaven-sent woman, and everybody should listen to you because you always say the good things, and you are a good person.
Happy Mother's Day. This is an honor that's due to you every single day of the year. I love you so much, and you are the mother of love. You've taught me so much over the years about how to love others, and I appreciate that. I love you, sister.
Nice. I loved you the first time I saw you. I said, that's my sister. And she gonna be my sister all the rest of her life. I love you so very much. You are the mother of love. Bless you, my dear.
Hi, I'm Peter von Puttkammer. I've been working with Patty Henley for the last few years on Soul Sisters. And it's been really great to get to know her and her family, meeting Cam and Brittany, and seeing how wonderful Patty is with her kids. Well, having raised Cam, a great guy for one thing, and then these grandkids are just marvelous whenever we're over there. It's a lot of fun, there's a lot of warmth, there's a lot of love. So I can definitely see why Patty would be up for the Mother's Love Award. So congratulations, Patty.
Hi, Patty. Happy Mother's Day, and I am so happy that you are receiving this award today. I just want you to know how much we love you and how much we appreciate you. You're so deserving of this award. You give so much to UPCHURCH and to God, and I'm so glad you said yes to us, and I'm so glad you said yes to God. And thank you for that beautiful talent that you present with us as often as you can. We're happy to have you and to hear you. You raise our hearts and our souls and our hopes and our joy, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you, Patty. We love you, we love you, we love you.
Hi, Patty. This is Linda here, wishing you a great, happy Mother Love Award winner. It is such a deserved reward, and I'm just so grateful that you did get this reward. And thank you so much for what you do for the ministry, the worship team, your prayers that you send out, and just loving you today. So again, happy congratulations. Congratulations on your Mother Love Award.
Congratulations, Gran, on being awarded Mother of the Year. Lord knows it is well deserved, as I've seen you care for, share love to all of UPCHURCH's members, its pastors, its associates, friends, and family members even of the church. But even more so, how you love and care and protect us at home. I love you dearly, and I'm so very proud of you and happy that you get to experience this. Today's your day. Happy Mother's Day. Congratulations.
So high against the sky, almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my
on behalf of UPCHURCH, on behalf of Reverend Sherri, who I had to wrestle in order to be able to do this tribute. Happy Mother's Day, Patty Henley. We're so grateful to honor you with the Mother Love Award this year. You have been such an amazing beacon of love that we could not let another day go by without letting you know how much we appreciate you. Thank you for your hard work with keeping our music beautiful, giving us something amazing to praise to. Thank you for the Black History Month program. Thank you for the Christmas program. Thank you for constantly taking love in your heart for UPCHURCH and then putting it into action so that we get to all experience it. We see you, we honor you, and we are so grateful that you are an integral part of this ministry. Congratulations. We celebrate you all day today. We're celebrating Patty Henley. God bless you. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. I want to acknowledge everyone who, whether you have shown up as a biological mother or as a play mother or as an auntie or in whatever function you have shown up as a mother in the lives of the young men and women that you have influenced. I want to acknowledge you. I want to say a very special thanks to my mom, Peggy Porter, who's watching today. Hey, Mom. I want to just acknowledge you and thank you for everything that you've given me. Having you as my mother has made a world of difference, and I am ever so grateful. I appreciate our friendship. I literally talk to my mom almost every day, and I'm so grateful to have that relationship with you, and I'm deeply thankful to have you in my life. And I want to say congratulations to Patty Henley. What a joy it is to name you as our 2021 Mother Love Award recipient. We love and we appreciate you, and we're so grateful for you. And I'm so happy. I hope today is joyful and joyous for you, and just want you to know how much we appreciate you. All right, we're in a series. We are talking about opening your mind. Opening your mind, and we're working from a text from Catherine Ponder, Open Your Mind to Receive. Open your mind to receive. And the title of my sermon today is Dream a Bigger Dream. And it's based on chapter 4, which is entitled Nothing But the Best. And that matters because it's going to come up in the service. In the sermon, but dream a bigger dream. Dream a bigger dream. And so our guiding scripture is Proverbs 3:5-8. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be a healing for your flesh and a refreshment for your body. Trust in the Lord. Trust in I am. Trust in the Christ presence that indwells you. My thesis for today is that God desires to express through you as lavish, unfailing abundance. God desires to express through you as lavish, unfailing abundance. Let that roll around in your spirit. Personalize it. Let's personalize it. God desires to express through me as lavish, unfailing abundance. You know that word unfailing? You have anything in your life that's unfailing? You can count on it. God desires to express through me. Let's keep personalizing it. God desires to express through me as lavish, unfailing abundance. So the question that we each have to answer for ourselves is how widely can we open our minds? Because our minds are the meeting place. Our minds are the connecting link between our earthly experience and our spiritual nature. The mind is the connecting link. The mind has the ability to look into the known, and it has the ability to look into the unknown. And so we have to have the ability to, one, recognize that, and then utilize that power that we have been given to open our minds. And oftentimes when we say don't judge by appearances, it's because we are making judgments based on what is known. And what we are called to do is to make judgments based on what is in the unknown, what is in the unseen. Make a judgment based on possibility, not on impossibility. There's a quote from Oprah Winfrey that says, "It's one of the defining principles of my life that I love to share. God can dream a bigger dream for you than you could ever dream for yourself. Success comes when you surrender to that dream and let it lead you to the next best place. There is a trust in the Lord, trust in I am, in all your ways. Trust that the indwelling Christ presence can figure it out better than you can." There's another quote from William Blake that says, "Eternity is in love with the productions of time." And I love that quote because when I hear it, and eternity being a synonym for God, that eternity is in love with the productions of time. Your family is a production of time. Your job, the work you do, the things that you produce, the music you produce, the books that you write, the businesses that you form, these are the productions of time. And eternity is in love with them because when one is created, eternity gets an avenue for expression. You are an avenue of expression for the divine. And so when you say yes to an idea that God planted in your heart, it couldn't be there if God didn't first plant it in your heart. When you say yes to an idea that God implanted in your heart, eternity is like, yes, I get to come through in this way. And so we want to clear the mind. We want to open the mind. We want to clear out the cobwebs. What are the cobwebs? Unforgiveness. What are the cobwebs? Shame. What are the cobwebs? Guilt, doubt, fear. Those are the cobwebs. We want to clear the cobwebs out of the way so that the Spirit has a smooth landing place. Come through me in a bigger way. There's a quote from Neville Goddard that says, "There is no stopping." I rewrote it. The pronouns, so just go with it. They were masculine pronouns, but I had to fix that for myself. "There is no stopping the woman who can think from the end. Nothing can stop her. She creates the means and grows her way out of limitation into ever greater and greater mansions of the Lord. It does not matter what she has been or what she is. All that matters is, what does she want? She knows that the world is a manifestation of the mental activity which goes on within herself. So she strives to determine and control the ends from which she thinks. In her imagination, she dwells in the end, confident that she shall dwell there in the flesh also. She puts her whole trust in the feeling of the wish fulfilled and lives by committing herself to that state, for the art of fortune is to tempt her to do so. Like the man at the pool of Bethesda, she is ready for the moving of the waters of imagination, knowing that every desire is ripe grain to her who knows how to think from the end. She is indifferent to mere reasonable probability and confident that through continuous imagination, her assumptions will harden into fact. How widely can you open your mind? How big can you dream? Where can you go in your imagination, and can you stay there until flesh starts to put itself around the idea? George Bernard Shaw said, the reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. This chapter, this lesson is about accepting nothing but the best for yourself. Nothing but the best. And so you must learn to dream a bigger dream. You must learn to imagine in bigger ways. One of the things that I say to myself every morning, and I mean it, is think big, Sherry. Think big about everything. You have plenty of ability to do a first-class job, so do a first-class job. It's an affirmation, but it's also a command to my spirit to step up. To transform, to take off, to recognize that where I stand on the earth is not my jail cell. It is not my limitation. It is my launch pad. And if I get the right thoughts going in my consciousness, if I got the right thoughts flowing through my heart, then nothing and no one can come in between me and the good that I'm sent here to express. God is not waiting on someone other than me to say yes to the good that God has for me. There are no co-signers on your dream. There are no co-signers on your dream. There is no paperwork where you have got to go get the agreement of your community, of your country, of your neighbor, of your parents, of anybody in order for you to express what is deep inside of your heart. And so you have to have the audacity to think from the end, to put yourself at the end of where you desire to be and stay there. Stay there until flesh forms itself around it. And so I want to give you 3 things today. Really simple. Point number 1, the past does not equal the future. The past does not equal the future. Number 2, expect the best and hold out for it. Expect the best and hold out for it. And number 3, become rich from the inside out. Become rich from the inside out. So point number 1, the past does not equal the future. Where I have been has no bearing on where I can go. Where I have been has no bearing on where I can go. Where I can go is a function of what I'm willing to think right now. The promise of our guiding scripture is that if I partner with God, that's what it means to trust. If I partner with God and lean on God's wisdom, God, you know the best way out of this. You know the way to solve this, to meet this seeming need. Then I will be guided into a life that shatters human expectation and defies the seeming impossible. That's the promise. It matters not what you have experienced in the past. This is Catherine Ponder. It matters not what you have experienced in the past. If you will begin this very moment expecting the best, your very expectancy will cause you to make remarkable progress quickly. Part of what happens is that we make decisions on where we think we can go. Not really where we desire we can go, but where we think we can go, what we think is possible for us. And what we have to begin to do is trust in the Lord in all your ways and lean not on your own understanding. Meaning, I'm not trying to get to that grand place that I see in my mind's eye through my own understanding. If I understood it, I would be there now. If I understood it, I would be there now. So clearly there is a piece of information, a piece of understanding that is keeping me in consciousness from that thing. And the way that I bridge that gap is through surrender. The way that I bridge that gap is through trusting in I am in all my ways. And so when trusting in I am, meaning that I'm relying on I am, that I'm attaching words that take me where I desire to go. I am a champion. I will win. I am a leader. Defy the odds. Set a new standard. Step up. Transform, take off. Every time I use the words I am, whether I say them explicitly or implicitly, I am saying that I am going to a place that is greater than where I am, and I am expecting it. And I'm not looking at where I have been as a determiner for where I can go. The past does not equal the future. Part of what keeps us living limited existences is that we keep judging our potential future by our lived past. And I want to let you know that there were lessons that we got in that lived past that are going to serve us in a brighter future, not limit us from a brighter future. And so if you have been to jail, okay. If you have had affairs, okay. If you have not lived up to your potential, you just kind of drifted through life, never really set a goal, okay. It has no bearing on what is possible for you. And so if you are here listening to this message, because everybody ain't listening to this message, if you are here and you are listening to this message, then what this message has for you is the promise that the past doesn't equal the future, that any mistake that you have made in the past cannot hold you back. Any mistake, that any choice that you have made in the past cannot hold you back. It was where you knew how to get your lessons. It was where you knew how to take in the information of God. And so what you want to begin to do is mine those experiences like you would mine for gold. And you want to journal about them. What did I learn? What was good about this? Because every experience has something good. What did this teach me? How did this prepare me? Not how would this limit me? Because a punishing God will never love you, and a loving God will never punish you. So we have to get beyond this idea of a God that's punishing us for past choices. We punish ourselves. We withhold ourselves. We decide that I'm not good enough for the thing that is in my heart and that I desire. We do that. But God recognizes that that's where you needed to get your lessons. That's what made sense to you at that level of consciousness. Okay. Point number 2, expect the best and hold out for it. Expect the best and hold out for it. Often we miss God's best because we refuse to let go of the lesser thing. And so we stay tied to things physically, mentally, and emotionally. It doesn't satisfy, but there is the fear that if I let this go, nothing better will come in its place. You have to let go of where you are in order to get to that next level. That's why I love that quote from Oprah. It says, if you surrender to that, success comes when you let go and realize that, God, you can dream a bigger dream. I'm going to let go of what I think I should do or can't do, I'm going to let go of all of that so that you may dream a bigger dream through me. That you may imagine a brighter future through me. That I'm your partner. Move me to my next best place. And so we have to move on from people, places, and things that no longer serve our highest good, and we have to move on physically and we have to move on emotionally. So we have to stop telling ourselves a story, oh, you know, we would have been good together if. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. The season that that person was in your life has ended. Now, please go ahead and end it in your imagination, so that you may step into what is greater for you, ever forward, never backwards. You know, I hear people talk about, oh, you know, I used to earn 6 figures, but this economy, no. Whatever is yours cannot be shaken loose from you. Whatever is yours cannot be shaken loose from you. And I don't know whose feelings I'm hurting, but maybe you need to hear this so you can finally have real wealth. Whatever is yours cannot be shaken from you. If 6 figures is who you are on the inside, if 6 figures is who you are, then if one job closes, another opportunity opens. And so what you want to do is be that person that you were designed to be. And all of you were designed for lavish abundance. This is not a call to less than the very best. You have to expect the best and hold out for it. Expecting the best works on all levels of life. It works in our finances. It works in our relationships. It works in our families. It works on all levels of life. We should expect the best and so live that the best may become part of our experience. And when we dare to do this, we often make remarkable progress in a very short length of time. And so we have to be willing to say, no, this is not good enough. I think better is possible. The German poet and philosopher Goethe says, treat people as if they were what they ought to be, and you will help them become what they are capable of becoming. See, expectation has no age limit. And I know somebody needs to hear that, because sometimes our expectation is based on our age, or based on our race, or based on our gender, or based on our sexual orientation, or based on you fill in the blank. And what I want you to understand is that expectation has no age limit, no gender restrictions, no sexual orientation restrictions, no race restrictions. Expectation works on all levels of life. If you will begin to establish the expectation for greatness in your heart and mind, it will draw to you that which matches it. It will draw to you that which matches it. And so point number 3, last point, become rich from the inside out. Become rich from the inside out. This is what I'm saying earlier, is that if you are this idea of, you know, well, I used to earn. No. Every outer expression matches the consciousness. Every outer expression matches the consciousness. And when you become rich from the inside out, they can't do nothing with you. See, it is possible for your income to take a jump. But if your consciousness does not run out to meet it, your income will fall back to where you are. Hear that. It is possible for you to have a financial windfall. This is what happens with lottery winners. It is, or many of them, that your consciousness will take a jump and the money will come. But if the consciousness does not run out to meet the windfall, then the income will recede to where you really are. Our lives are always an unfailing witness to what is going on the inside. And so we want to become rich from the inside out. And so this is little things like what you say to yourself every day. And so here's an affirmation for you. God is so good. Life is so wonderful. And I am so richly blessed. God is so good. Life is so wonderful, and I am so richly blessed. See, when you are rich from the inside out, it is not dependent on outer things. The outer things come only as confirmation of what is going on the inside. And so what you want to do is put all of your attention on that inside. I have a divine right to the best. I now trust my divine right to bring me out in experiencing the best. These are all in the chapter, these affirmations I'm giving you. I have a divine right to the best. I now trust my divine right to bring me out right in experiencing the best. You want to become rich. See, becoming rich from the inside out is a matter of daily practice. Becoming rich from the inside out is a matter of daily practice. You are expressing what you are practicing being in private. Your life right now is expressing what you are practicing being in private. So what you want to do is practice being rich in private. Practice being rich in private, and pretty soon it will spill into your everyday life. There's a story a friend of mine told me of a young woman. She's on a reality show now on OWN network. I don't know her name, but the person is friends with her. He said her name, but I didn't know her, so I didn't retain that part. When they were living in Tennessee, she'd be at different events, and she always had a photographer following her. And so when she would hire the person, and they would come. And so when they would go to like events out, she would be there, and there'd be some photographer catching her every interaction, her every greeting, her every word. And it was the way that she handled herself. And today she is a celebrity. She's got an album that's out that's tracking. I wish I knew the name, I could tell you. But she is absolutely living the life that she practiced being in Tennessee when nobody was paying attention to her on the national scene. So you want to handle yourself the way you desire the world to handle you. You want to become rich from the inside out. And a word of caution, nothing but the best. Becoming rich from the inside out is not a call to live beyond your means. It means being creative with what you have right now to practice being rich. Take care of what you have and where you are, right where you are. Right where you are, do your best with what you have, and that will change your outer expression faster than anything that you could imagine. So let's review. God desires to express through you as lavish, unfailing abundance. Number one, the past doesn't equal the future. So stop using your past to explain your present or your future. The past has no bearing. So do not ever again use your past to explain your present, and especially not your future. The only thing you can say is that's where I got my lessons. That's where I got that. That was my elementary school. But now that I'm in the higher grades, I'm taking my lessons in lavish abundance. Number two, expect the best and hold out for it. You have no idea the good that you keep from yourself simply because you won't expect it. Demand the best. Learn to say these words. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. And get comfortable with it. When you go and you know you pulling out something that is in accord with the ordinary life, stop and say, you know what? That's not good enough. I deserve better. I require better. And last point, become rich from the inside out. Practice in private being what you desire to experience outwardly. And if you will do that in a very short amount of time, your outer life will reflect what you have been practicing in private. God bless you.
To dream the impossible dream to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. Oh, this is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march through the fire for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars, oh, he still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable shore. Oh, this is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far. Oh, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march through the fire for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars, oh, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach, oh, to reach, oh, the unreachable star, to reach the unreachable star.
All right, family, now is the time to set the law of giving and receiving into action for yourself. understanding principles. You can text the word UPCHURCH to 73256 to complete your gift. You can use Cash App. Our Cash App ID is $UPCHURCHLA. You can also go to our website, upchurch.org. Choose the button Give Online. And finally, the mail still works. You can mail your gift to Understanding Principles, 600 West Queen Street, Inglewood, California, 90301. Bless our offerings. Read along with me. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love and I trust God. All right, let's add a declaration with that. I am in the flow. I give generously and I receive lavishly. My Father, Mother, God supplies all my needs. I am divinely supplied. All right, family. Thank you so much for your support. Let's have some announcements and then I'll be back to close this out.
Hey, UpChurch family, I have a brief announcement. I know you know what I'm going to say. Pastor's anniversary. Pastor's anniversary is May 23rd. We are celebrating Reverend Sherry's 4th anniversary as the senior minister of UpChurch, and we want to submerge her in love. So I need your participation. I need your support with this. I know how much you appreciate her. I know that you have witnessed her stand in this leadership space through the most extraordinary year. I know you have witnessed her tenacity. I know you've witnessed her love. I know you've witnessed her stick-to-itiveness. And we want to absolutely let her know how much we appreciate all that she does for UpChurch. You got a few ways you can participate. So we have some live activities, one on Saturday morning. For some of you, you'll enjoy that. We have after service on Sunday. We have an amazing after party fun planned. I want you to go to upchurch.org and get the details on that. But right now, I want you to pay tribute to her. Go to our pastor's anniversary page on the website, upchurch.org, and submit a tribute. You can write it out or you can record a video and upload it to that form. We would love to be able to have her hear you and feel you. Since we're not in person, we want to make sure that she feels the love, that you get an opportunity to say today, thank you. You get the opportunity to say today, this is how you have been impacting my life. You get the opportunity to say today, I appreciate what you're doing for the ministry. And so I want you to take that time. Don't delay. Get to it today. Just go ahead and, spruce up a little bit and turn your camera on and let her know how much you appreciate her. You can also share. We're giving her many gifts. We begged her to do an Amazon gift list. So you're welcome to click on her Amazon gift list and have something shipped right to her house. Or you can share a monetary gift. Just go to our giving app and just choose Pastor's Anniversary. Or if you're doing Cash App, you can just put Pastor's Anniversary in the memo. Bottom line, take an action today. Let her know that you appreciate her. That, sometimes we don't know what it means to be in leadership. We don't know what it means to stand when everybody else is in chaos. But you know that it has to be difficult. You know that it has to be challenging. And you can see that she stood up to the challenge. Let's let her know we see her. Let's let her know we appreciate her. And speaking of that, I have a wonderful friend who's going to share a powerful tribute. We didn't want to wait till May 23rd. So I'm going to turn it over to Reverend Derek Wells from Christ Universal Temple, who wants to share a little love.
Reverend Sherry, happy anniversary, my dear sister. On behalf of the entire Christ Universal Temple family, I want you to know that we not only celebrate with you, and the UPCHURCH family, but we honor your work as you continue to labor in the vineyard to help each and every one of us see that we have a purpose, we have a destiny, and with the right tools, we can become all we are divinely designed to be. So thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for the seeds that you continue to sow. Thank you for the lives that are transformed because you continue to say yes. We love you. We appreciate you. We again rejoice and celebrate with you. It's so well deserved. So my only request of you is that as you hear the words, as you receive the accolades, my only request is that you just go ahead and let it all in, because as we share it, we mean it. And so from our heart to yours, we love you. We thank God for you. We're celebrating with you, and let it in, my sister. All right. Peace and blessings. Keep doing great work. UPCHURCH family, we love you. Rev, we love you. I'll holler at you. Peace.
Let's acknowledge our social media all-stars. You guys are making such a massive difference. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for sharing, for liking, for subscribing. We just really deeply appreciate you. And shout out again to Ray Taylor for choosing the clip that we are using this week to feature socially. Thank you so much. If you would like to be a part of our social media team, make sure you email our office, upchurch@upchurch.org. We will put you in the rotation. Help us get the word out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of today's service. Happy Mother's Day again to all of the beautiful mothers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone who had a hand in putting today's service together. I just want to acknowledge you and say thanks for you and let you know how much you are loved and appreciated. And so I want to take this moment to just bless you to dream a bigger dream, to bless you to let God into your life in a bigger way. I send you forward now to do this perfect work. to expand, to be more than you imagined yourself to be. Let's take our prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And so it is. Have an absolutely marvelous week. Hope to see you in the after party where we will be celebrating our Mother Love Award recipient. God bless you.